welcome you all to your class. Here we are again meeting, but first starting with the next chapter, we will be revising our previous chapters which we have done before the summer vacations. So this is our first chapter, which we have done, and that is our whole numbers. So do you remember anything regarding this? I gave you the points. The points were, the first point was that 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. What are those? These are called digits, and these digits when combined together on a different place values makes a number. This I have given you. Now these numbers have the values according to their places. This you all know. Okay, let's see an example, and including this point we will be seeing that value of the number increases as its move towards the left hand side. This is your left hand side and that is your right hand side, isn't it? So from where we are going to start? We are going to start from ones place. This 7 is at ones place. Value of the 7 will be 7. As it moves towards the left hand side, the place will be tens. Value of 7 will be 70. Then again to the left, the value of 7 will be 700. Again to the left, the 7 is on the position of 1000. So the value of 7 will be 7000 and so on. Digit is same, but when we combine digit at different places, it make a number. Every digit at different place have different values. As it moves towards the left hand side, value increases 10 times. Every time 7 is multiplied by 10, it becomes 70. Then 70 multiplied by 10, it becomes 700. Then 700 multiplied by 10, it becomes 7000 and so on. Every time the value of the number increases 10 times. And then we will be moving to... Okay, now next point we will be revising is place value chart. We are following two place value charts. The first one is the Indian place value chart, another one is the international place value chart. Indian place value chart, what we are following is, we people are starting with ones, tens and 100. After 100 it comes 1000, then 10,000. Okay. But after 10,000 we have lakh and then 10 lakh, then crore, then 10 crore. Like this we follow in Indian system. Except this period, we don't have any period with the three categories. Okay. But as compared to the international place value chart, when we move, we start with ones, tens and 100, that are same. Then 1000, 10,000. But after 10,000, what in Indian system is lakh, that lakh is called 100,000 in international system. Okay. Then after 100,000 we have million, then 10 million and then 100 million. If we are talking about crore, then it means we are talking about 100 million. Okay. So these are the things, these are the difference. Our Indian place value chart have ones, tens, 100,000, 10,000. Then lakh, 10 lakh and crore. In international we have up to 10,000, the chart is same, but after 10,000 it is 100,000, million and 10 million and 100 million. So previously we were talking about international place value system. Sorry, at that time I said 1 crore will be equal to 10 million. Okay. Next is rounding of numbers. Now rounding of numbers, sometimes your values are given in a very large form. So we have to round those numbers. To round those numbers, first and the foremost thing is that we have to, if we have to round any number, okay, then we have to consider the next number. We don't have to consider that number which we have to round. To round the particular number, we have to consider the next number. This is the basic point. Now, when considering the next number, we have two conditions. First condition is that if it is 5 or more than 5, or it is less than 5. Is it okay? First condition is if it is 5 or more than 5. So I have taken an example of 7,823 and I have been asked to round 7. To round 7, I have to consider the next number. This was the basic point of rounding. So I have to consider which number, the next to it, that is 8, which I have rounded it. To round the 7, digit 7, I have to consider the next number, that is 8. Now this 8 is 5 or more than 5. It is more than 5. It is more than 5. Then what we will do? If it is more than 5, we will increase the value to be rounded by 1 and remaining will be 0. As we have done, this 7 become 8, I have added 1 to it and it become 8 and rest of them become 0. Did you got it? If it is more than 5, then we are going to add 1 to the digit which is to be rounded and rest of will become 0. Next condition, if we have to round any number, then we have to consider the next number to it. As we have done in this also, same number I have taken, but instead of 8, this time we have 4 in place of 8. Okay, that means I have to round 7 and I have to consider next number which is 4. But 4 is less than 5. So what I will do? I will not do anything. I will leave this value as it is. It becomes 7000 and I will write 0 instead of those 3 numbers. Did you got it? Now next is Roman numerals, the last topic of chapter number 1. These Roman numerals are, as we have Indian system to write, we have own digits. As Roman were having their own system of writing the numbers, they were having the 7 basic symbols. These 7 basic symbols are I, V, X and L, C, D and N. These I, which are alphabets in our system, they have the numerals and these have different values. I is having one value 5, V is equal to 5, X is equal to 10, L is equal to 50, C is equal to 100, D is equal to 500 and M is equal to 1000. Suppose you are writing M, then that means you are telling that M is equal to 1000. Okay, and how we form these Roman numbers? By combining these letters and following certain rules, we make Roman numerals. Okay, first what are these rules? So we have to understand these rules, different rules. So first rule is putting a symbol after a bigger one. That means this is the smallest unit of the Roman numeral, this is bigger than biggest, like this we have. So first rule is putting a symbol after a bigger one. After a bigger one means you have to add it. The values should be added. As for example, L, X, X and V. L means, you should know the value. L means 50, X means 10, then again X means 10. And then V means 5. This is the bigger unit, isn't it? And we are writing the smaller unit after that. This means that we have to add it. Add means 50 plus 10 plus 10 plus 5 is equal to 75. Okay, now rule number 2 is, first I have revised, the second is putting a letter before a bigger one. That means if you have written any bigger symbol and you are writing any smaller before that, that means you want to subtract them. As you can see in example, this X means 10 and C means 100. Okay, and C is the bigger one. So if you are writing X before this, that means you want to subtract it. That means 100 minus 10 will be 90. If you will be writing X towards this side, that means after the bigger one, then C and X, then it will be 100 plus 10, it will be 110. Did you got it? If you are writing any smaller unit after the bigger unit, you means that you want to add it. If you are writing any smaller unit before the bigger unit, that means you are subtracting. These are the two basic points. Third rule is, some of the letters can only be repeated. Okay, some of the letters can only be repeated. But how many times they can be repeated? They can only be repeated by 3 times, isn't it? I gave you an example. If you remember, when you were in class 1, you were writing only 1. When you When you went to class 2, you wrote 2. When you went to class 3, you wrote 3. As soon as you went to class 4, you didn't write this 1, 2, 3, 4. Have you written it like this? No. You didn't write it like this. You wrote it like this. Isn't it? Do you remember? So, 1 was the Roman numeral, then it was repeated again, it was repeated, but after 3 we cannot repeat any Roman numbers more than 3 times. So what we did, we started 1 plus 4. Okay, that means 4. Now you people are writing V, and V is equal to 5. So only last 3 points are left. The third point rule is V, L and D. V means 5, L means 50 and D is equal to 500. They are never subtracted. They cannot be subtracted. Okay. Then another rule is that I or 1 can be subtracted only from 5 and X. Did you got it? Y, 5 and X. As you have seen in class 4. The value of V is 5 and 1 is written before that. So only 1 can be written before this. You cannot subtract L from 5. Why is it so? Because this is the smaller unit and this is a bigger unit. So I can only be subtracted from 5 and X. Then last rule is X can be subtracted from L and C. That means this X can only be subtracted from L and C. If you want to write 490, so you cannot write X and D. You cannot subtract 10 from 500. You have to write it in such a form that you can only subtract X from L and C. You can only subtract 1 from B and X. These are the rules which you have to follow while making the Roman numeral. So at this time I have given you the exercises related to Roman numerals and rounding, which I have found that you people are finding lot of problems. So listen this video, come to the Google Classroom again and ask me the queries. I am there waiting for you. Hope you have enjoyed and revised all the things carefully. Thank you very much.